What is up? I got it all set up.
Okay, I'm leaving the Discord call.
Yeah, it's totally cool. We're going deep. I'm making sure the shit's working.
I'm gonna message Shelby and be like, "It's on Jimmy's YouTube." No.
Yeah, it is on my YouTube. I don't know why YouTube's being dumb. I don't know. It keeps saying to verify my account, but I've verified it like 3 times. It's working now, though. We're live, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just went ahead and ran it.
No,
I love how in parentheses it says Jacob Murray.
I didn't know what else.
Should have put peak fandoms.
It's okay.
Good point. That's a good point. It's okay. It's okay. I can edit it after.
It's all good.
All right. Oh. Shelby said he's going to probably hop on and watch for maybe a little bit.
It's streaming on my Facebook too, so, I mean, I don't know if we have people in here, but it doesn't really matter. We can run it. What is up, boys? How you guys doing?
Are you talking to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. What is up, dude? I had some cool topics to talk about, but I'll let Luke dive into it because I did a lot of talking yesterday.
Okay, well, that caught me off guard. I'm going to be honest, but
Yeah, you could be all right.
all right,
Dude, I had
Okay, Jacob, I'm going to ask you just this question. Do you have any like weird things that you like do that you think
considering that my brain is wired different, yes.
Okay.
What do you like? What specifically?
Like, pretty much just like something that you would do that somebody normally wouldn't.
Okay,
do.
well, I'll tell you what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm on a mission to like clear out all the old stuff in my kitchen. Like what I mean is like the stuff that sits. You know how like the pantry, you have like canned food and stuff that literally sit there for years and years, and like the expiration date's like 4 years into the future because of that's
because you forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But also like stuff like in the pantry is like supposed to last longer.
That's my whole entire kitchen.
Yeah, but like for some reason, one day I was like, I'm tired of this, and I'm like, I'm going to eat it all. So like for the past like 3 weeks, that's what I've been doing. I have like the whole entire top shelf of my freezer is like frozen vegetables. So like every like couple days, I'll go through like a bag of like the vegetables. It's like corn and broccoli and carrots and stuff.
Wait, are
So
those
that's what I've
canned
been
vegetables that you froze?
No. Those like in bags.
Yeah,
They're
but
like
have they been frozen for 4 years, or did you freeze them?
Well, they're supposed to be frozen. Like
They're
like
frozen vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, but are they 4 years old?
Yeah, I mean, one of the expiration dates was like 2022, and
What
like that was probably like a couple years into the future whenever it was bought. So yeah,
Wait, so it's past the expiration date,
yes,
and you're still eating it?
yes, Luke, because stuff can be saved like that.
No, I can't do
Stuff-
that. I'm throwing
stuff-
that out. Throwing
stuff
that out.
can be- Oh, dude, stuff can be saved that long, but what are they putting in there? You know what I'm saying? What are they putting in food to make it last that long? I know it's preservatives and all that BS, but there's no way that's good for you, bro.
I haven't died yet.
Dude, I do the same thing. The other day, I was just pulling some cans of cream of mushroom out, bro, and I've just been stacking them like in the same bowl. It's kind of disgusting and creamy, but but I still ate
creamy.
it.
So my issue is I live alone, so if I go to the grocery store and buy too much, it expires by the time I'm able to eat all of it, and it just goes bad. So I have to throw a lot of stuff away. So that's something I struggle with.
Like, wait, dude, I was just munching on a bowl of peanuts, and I swear those peanuts are probably like a year old. Dude, I eat peanuts. I eat them with the shell on. I just pop them in.
I eat sunflower seeds with this shell on, but like I barely eat sunflower seeds.
Okay, I don't know if you all were dropped on your heads, but you're eating expired food. You're eating stuff with the shells on it.
Jacob, did you play baseball?
Like when I was really little, yeah. Why?
I feel like that's a baseball thing to eat it with the shells on. Because I used to eat it with the shells on when I was in baseball.
Yeah, I feel like I did do that, like in the dugout.
No. Okay,
You also
played baseball.
Yeah.
I wasn't a Neanderthal, and I didn't eat the freaking shells on the freaking nuts and the freaking Whatever, sunflower
Bro.
seeds? No, that's ridiculous.
Bro said Neanderthal.
Dude, Josh Ritchie had like Jack Daniels sunflower seeds at one time.
Of course he did.
Yeah, we were like munching. They were just Jack Daniels like
No,
flavored.
I
We
know.
were munching, bro. They were the best.
No, your baseball team, you guys weren't very good.
We all right.
You were
About high
okay.
school? You talking about high school?
No. I'm talking about like little league baseball.
Oh, Jaco?
Yeah, you were Jaco. I was Premier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Premier
were.
Bank.
I don't even remember the name of my teams.
I can't remember. There was like Premier and Jaco, and then there was
Premier, Jaco,
Erie.
Erie. Yep, Erie's the other one.
And there was like one more. There was like a green team.
Yeah, but they were bad.
You remember those times? Life was a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember your coach getting kicked out a lot because he caused some issues. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Also, Shelby just chatted. I'm here. What's up,
did
Shelby?
he? Hey, Shelby.
What's up, cocksucker?
Okay.
Well, this is the first time we've had a guest on ever. This is also
Well, it's also our second one. So
it's only our second podcast. So me and Luke were talking yesterday. We know we're gonna stumble over our words. We know we're gonna there's gonna be some awkward silences, but you just gotta power through. We'll be all right. We gotta welcome our guest too. This is Jacob. Jacob, tell the people what you do.
My name's Jacob. I'm from Ravenswood, West Virginia. I'm really into movies and shows and stories, and I have a TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, whatever you can think of, a Twitch, and I stream games on my Twitch, obviously, but mainly my niche is talking about entertainment and fictional characters and breaking down stuff like that.
Yeah, I know me and you are both in the content creation. Luke's just now getting his foot in the door. Someone said, "What is this?" I said, "Welcome to the pod, brother." We're pushing forward, dude, every day. This pod is interesting, I think, for sure. It's got a long ways to go, but we'll get there. You'll get there too. Shout out. It's Peak Phantoms, right?
Yeah, Peak Phantoms, all one word, no caps or anything.
I wish I could type it in the chat for people to see, but I don't know how to type in the chat. Oh, no.
What kind of content do you post about?
Well, I mean, I have had the account for a while, a couple years now, but I feel like I haven't started whatsoever, what I actually want to do. I haven't put did Luke just leave?
Yeah, we lost Luke. That's all right. He can join back.
Should I wait to keep talking about it till he gets back or not? What?
No, you're good. Running it. Just you're good. What were you saying?
I was just saying, in terms of my content creation, I haven't really done actually what I want to do, in terms of the actual level and dedication I want to put into it, because I know if I put my absolute all into it, I could do good. It's just the fact that the TikTok algorithm has been absolute ass lately.
Yeah.
So, I just don't care about it. But I feel if I actually did post multiple times a day, actually put effort into the stuff, I could see numbers. It's just really hard, actually putting the time and dedication into it whenever you work on a couple hours on a video and it does nothing, absolutely nothing. So
yeah, I think once you get your format right, and if you can just build up a bunch of drafts, how we were talking earlier, that helped me a lot. Just building up drafts and just start posting them, and then you gotta just throw things out there, how you were saying earlier. Just throw things right now. We're just throwing this podcast out there. We got 2 viewers, but you never know.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, to be fair, whenever we're going live right now, we're going to be getting clips out of this. So it's we're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone with this.
Yeah, we're making more content, which you're welcome to post content too. Any of these clips that we use, and as well as you're going to help us edit them.
Mm-hmm.
New editor to the team. It's going to help me a lot, get the stress off my shoulders. Dude, this is what I've been wanting to do for a long time, though, is build a team around people that I know and trust, and that we can go up together and not I don't have to do everything by myself. So, And I'm glad to have you guys around, and we can actually push forward. And the main goal for me is to like, I want to be able to make money doing what we actually like want to do and not, you know, work a job that I don't want to do. That's the main goal for me, at least. I don't know what it is for you guys, but that's my goal.
Yeah, for sure. What is your job right now?
I just got hired on selling health insurance. I haven't started yet, but I get to work from home, so I'll be able to do this and work, which is nice. But
That's good.
we're just gonna run it. I don't know, you know.
Jacob, tell them about your Twitch, because you had a pretty good following on your Twitch, especially you playing through the Resident Evil franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys running? I got to check my pizza.
Yeah, so I'm actually still playing through Resident Evil right now, and I'm not just playing through Resident Evil. I'm experiencing all of Resident Evil canon. So what that means is like I'll react to comic books that like exist within the Resident Evil universe, or I'll watch movies and shows that are in the Resident Evil universe. So there's 28 projects total, I think, and I've done 18, and I have 10 left. So tonight I'll actually be streaming Resident Evil Damnation, which is a movie. It's about an hour and 40 minutes long. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to move past Resident Evil because I think it's kind of like kept me stuck at this one place. Am I like growing? Because since I'm only doing Resident Evil, I know I could be doing other games. Like I have a whole like list of like games and series that I want to do. Like I really want to stream Super Mario Odyssey next month when it comes out. Not Odyssey. What? Well, I do want to stream Odyssey, but that's not the game I meant. I meant Wonder. Wonder is the game that comes out next month. I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be streaming Spider-Man 2, which I've been waiting for years for that. The next game series I'm going to be streaming, though, is the Walking Dead Telltale games, because The Walking Dead is my favorite franchise of all time. And I actually played the first season when it came out, or like a year after it came out. And I think I started season 2, but I never finished it. But I do know like bits and pieces of spoilers and stuff. But I think most people will agree that that's like one of the best series of games ever.
Walking Dead?
I actually watched a YouTuber play through all of that, and it was amazing. I could not believe how good of a game it was.
Yeah, so Luke, what I'm going to be doing is whenever I get to that, which won't be for a while because, like I said, we're playing through Resident Evil still, and we're about to finish. Whenever I say about, we'll probably be finishing right before the end of the year. What was I saying? For the Walking Dead game, but how I'm going to be doing that is I'm going to be streaming like one episode at a time, or maybe 2 episodes, because like how it works is like a season is a game and there's like 5 episodes like per game. So like I'll at least do 1 episode per stream.
It is a very long game.
Yeah.
I mean long is kind of subjective, but I don't think it would be too bad. But yeah, it's definitely a good amount of content to do.
Is that the what is it made by like Telltale, I think?
Telltale, yeah.
Yeah, Telltale.
So like it's based off like your decisions. That's like the what its whole like wrapped around is.
Yeah.
Like, it's like 4 options, and
so is it kind of like the butterfly effect almost?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played like the first season or 2, I think, when it first came out, because that was back when Walking Dead was like popping off when it first started coming out. Mm-hmm. But I didn't continue playing it. Me and my dad used to play it all the time, or at least he watched me play it.
Yeah, speaking of like The Walking Dead, like you said, like it had its prime. I honestly feel like we're in like The Walking Dead second prime because of TikTok. I know you guys probably don't see it, but like my For You page and like my like feed on my social media, there's this constant like Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Marvel and stuff. But like specifically like for The Walking Dead, there's this content creator. His name's Clash PR. I'm a really big fan of his. I feel like him and this other guy, his name's Derek. There's obviously other people, but like them two have really like revolutionized the series again. And like they started making content, just posting so much stuff about it. And I feel like because of like them specifically, a lot of new people have started watching the series again. And I feel like it's honestly bigger than it was even. I mean, you don't hear as many people talking about it because it's like over. But like, I feel like it has such a loyal fan base and stuff, and it's always gonna. it's nowhere near perfect franchise, but it's always going to be my favorite franchise, and it holds such a special place in my heart. So.
Oh, dude, I stuck it all the way out until the last episode. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I stuck it all the way out. Now they got like the sub series with Rick and Michonne, and then I know Negan and shoot, you know who I'm talking about? Maggie, yeah, and then there's another one, right? There's like another.
Yeah, Daryl. And that literally starts next week. So
Daryl starts next week. Did they already start the other two? I know.
Dead City first season is done. That aired a couple months ago. The Rick and Michonne show is called The Ones Who Live, and that starts. Well, we actually don't know exactly. But we think it's going to be in February. So
cool.
And the Rick and Michonne show is like what I like to call like The Walking Dead, like Infinity War and Endgame. Like we've been waiting for this for years, and it's going to be such a huge event. Like I'm seriously like not ready for it.
It's gonna be dope. The ending, I don't know how I felt about the ending of Walking Dead, but it is what it is.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I can't say nothing. That was never mind. I can't say. I want to say things, but I can't spoil it for Luke. That's the problem.
Yeah, please don't. I've tried. There's this one season that I'm stuck on, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling.
Where you at?
I think he's on season 10.
Yeah.
Which is really the second to last season.
Yeah, is that I'm so close to finishing. I just need to power through it and finish.
So you're like the suit guys, right?
The what?
Like in the armor, where they have like they look like.
No, and I don't think he is. I think he's in the Whisperers.
I'm past the Whisperers now.
So have you seen
So I'm at the point where I don't want to say too much, but some people have been taken. And held in a train.
So Luke, you're literally like at the last season then.
Am I?
Yeah,
okay, I just need to power through and finish it then.
My neck is itching, dude.
It gets like it kind of like right there. It kind of like levels out, and then it'll pick back up again. I promise. It picks back up, but right where you're at, it kind of like levels out a little bit, and then it'll pick back up.
I'm not going to say my opinion on it because I could literally be here all day. But
yeah.
Jimmy kind of summarized it good. But one thing I wanted to specifically ask you two is I thought it'd be interesting if I asked you guys a question that's kind of like related to like what my niche is.
Yeah, of course.
What would you say your guys' all-time favorite movie is?
Oh, man.
The Shining. I really love The Shining for sure. I'm a big horror buff, so if we want to talk about horror movies, I'm down for. I definitely know. I know a good bit, but Luke, go ahead. You good?
So I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite, but it's the first one I can think of right now that kept me guessing the entire time, and I just really loved the concept of it and whatnot. Was Ready Player One. I think that movie was so cool, so cool.
Was that one in like VR?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen either of those movies, and I know The Shining's like this like big cult classic, but I actually haven't really dove into like the horror realm yet, which I really want to. But
you're not a big horror person.
That's
a
hard word to say.
Yes, it is.
Horror.
But yeah, you haven't dabbled very much in the horror scene, have you?
I really haven't, but. I've watched one of the Halloween timelines, like the new Halloween timeline. I've seen the entirety of that. And
you gotta watch the old Halloweens. If you're watching Michael, you gotta start on the old ones. The new ones don't. Yeah.
They weren't. They were okay. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of Halloween, and I thought it was stupid.
I love Michael, bro. Michael's one of my favorites. Least serial like horror movies.
The next franchise I want to watch, like horror franchise, is Scream.
That's actually
very good.
I'm gonna be watching the third one at 8 with Brooke here later. We watched the first two these past 2 days because I haven't seen Scream till like recently, like the older ones. I've seen the newer ones.
Yeah,
but
they're very good.
Yeah, it gets the whole series is great.
It can get a little wild, but it's good.
Yeah, it gets a. I made the mistake of watching Scary Movie first. So I knew everything that was going on, and I was like, I already know what's going to happen, sort of, because they just make fun of it.
I already know, like, I don't want to say spoilers because I feel like talking about it more just ruins it for myself, but I already know the killer plural in the first movie. And I already know like that reveal and stuff. I already know like a bunch of details about the first movie, but like I don't have context for them.
The first movie, I'm telling you, you need to watch it.
I know, like when I watch it, I'm absolutely gonna become obsessed with it because, like Luke, you know how I am. Like I love like stigmas. Like I love badass.
Oh, stand by. You have no idea. Stand by.
You talking about Stand By Me?
No, I'm telling Jacob this. Just wait till he watches it. Be prepared. Be prepared,
dude. I don't want to rip this from another podcast, but they were talking about it. I wish I could shout them out. I knew their names. Dude has like long hair and he always talks about conspiracies all the time. I don't know if you guys know what podcast I'm talking about.
Nope.
Anyways, they were talking about this on another podcast. Have you guys seen like how far AI has come?
Oh yeah, it's scary. Like, it's really like I mean, I've already summed it up. It's really scary, but like just how fast it's evolving, it's crazy. Like I remember seeing it for the first time like around a year ago, and like people trying to replicate like voices and stuff. And then like earlier this year, Marvel Secret Invasion came out, and their intro is all generated by AI, and people absolutely hate that. I don't really necessarily agree with that because it was just like a 1 minute intro sequence for the whole series, like one intro per, and they acted like that was like the biggest deal ever, which I don't really understand. But yeah, AI, I think it really has its like the highs are high, but the lows are lows. Like it has like so many pros and cons.
Yeah, I feel like I see a lot of people getting mad about AI art, like because it's taking art from other art to make art. So like people are getting mad like because that original person is not getting their credit or getting paid for it.
So what about the Chat GBT?
You're talking about AI like with the right interface for people?
You literally can go have them make you a grocery list. You can have them make you a workout to go work out. I mean, there are a lot of pros.
I don't see the harm in that, but the things that people see the harm in are as like music or like it's just like entertainment. Like it's all boils down to that because that takes writers' jobs, that takes actors' jobs, it takes musicians' jobs.
Yeah, which coming from my standpoint, I kind of get it because there's like a lot of people like. They're just ripping like Drake's voice. Remember that huge Drake AI song that went huge? I listened to it multiple times, even though I didn't agree with it, but I bumped it all the time. But the whole reason why I brought this up, if this guy was talking about it on a podcast, have you seen what they're doing in China?
What specifically?
Here, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see my screen.
We can see it.
Is audio coming through?
In China,
Yeah.
know exactly when someone isn't paying attention.
Dude, in China, they're using like see these bands they got around their head?
Know exactly
they're using
when someone
AI
isn't paying
to
attention.
measure whether or not a kid is paying attention or not. Like, if they're not paying attention, it like they can have like a record and they can take it to the parents and be like, your kid didn't pay attention to this much or that much.
And to parents.
And this, yeah.
I just don't think that would
Classrooms
be
have
like
robots
you could
that
actually
analyze
use
students'
that.
health and
That'd be
engagement
valuable.
levels.
That's like
Students
Here,
with
can you
uniform
stop
If
with
you
chips
have
that track their
ADHD,
locations.
anything like that, I mean, sometimes you just physically cannot help that.
Oh, I agree 100%, but it's still like it's getting weird.
No, that's ridiculous.
What I thought, Luke, what you were going is like that. There's no way that putting a band on your head is going to be able to tell like if you're paying attention or not. Because have you guys seen? It's like all the like, it's like a huge trend of like people doing lie detector tests. Like YouTubers have been doing it, celebrities have been doing it, but those lie detector tests are literally not real. The person who's doing it, it's like this guy. I forget. Check out the cough. Jesus. This guy, like, it's like some YouTuber. I forget who it was, but it was like he basically debunked this whole thing where the lie detector guy like would like tap his foot or do something to the person because like the YouTubers like they hire him and then they're like, oh yeah, but like beforehand they'll talk and the guy will be like, if you want this to be a lie, just tap your foot or something. And it's just so dumb. Like there is no way putting a band on your head is going to be able to tell if you're paying attention or not.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works, but it's still just like getting weird 100%.
Oh, it's still weird, but I don't believe that specifically, but it is weird.
I think with the lie detector test, like you were talking about, Luke can definitely weigh in on that. I mean, being a police officer, I've heard a lot of things that it doesn't hold up in court and it can hold up in court.
So it will not. It is not allowed to be used in court due to.
It's called like submissible evidence, right?
Yeah. Yes, something along the lines of that, but it cannot be used in court due to other things can affect it.
Like the lie detector test?
Yeah. So when you take it, it has certain things, but other things can affect it and make the test not accurate. So
yeah, which totally makes sense. That's like I was watching somebody on Joe's podcast, and he talked about how blood splatter and bite marks are another thing that aren't like technically like submissible evidence. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
I have not seen that, no.
So like they say like blood splatter evidence is a load of bullshit because like you can't actually accurately like detect which way like blood goes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different things like in a body that's like temperature and like the way you're moving, and like it's not really good evidence because like the guy that like they use it, they just like hit a bag of blood and try to make the same similar splatter. But like they say it's a lot of bullshit. And I wasn't sure, like I've been wanting to ask you, I wasn't sure if you knew anything about that as well.
So I'm not like a blood splatter analyst or anything like that. So
yeah.
I'm not super knowledgeable in that field, but I've heard that you are able to do a lot of math and
with blood splatter
with that stuff and figure out certain things, but it's not going to prove anything super crazy.
Yeah, they just try to use it as like evidence, but like it's not like it can't land somebody in jail just based off of that one factor.
I don't think so. No.
Same thing with like bite marks. So like they've said that like
bite marks, you might be able to get something out of bite marks.
Out of bite marks,
yes.
or if there's DNA left over.
Yeah, yes, DNA. Sure. Also, you can check
the DNA, the scrambler.
Jacob, I had something that I wanted to bring up with you that I think is going to be a very funny topic.
Okay.
Croak and smoke.
Oh, God.
Okay, to put in some context, me and Jacob, we were in high school with another one of our buddies, and someone came up with the bright idea to make a rap song.
So, I don't remember how that came to be.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but we went into your house, Jacob. You recorded it. You found a good beat. You recorded it. We came up with lyrics and all that. And then we were like, you know what? Why not make a music video to it? But
I'm just saying, if I made that music video now, it would be so much better. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I agree. But we just had fun. That's the main thing. It was a lot of fun.
You always say, "Oh, at least we're having fun." Or did you have fun while doing it?
Yeah. What's the point of doing something if you're not having fun? But you don't believe me on this story. But you left it on YouTube, the music video.
I'm currently trying to find it, bro.
No, I think I had to delete it because Luke had threw a fit.
I went to the police academy, and one of my buddies, who also was there as well, told another one of the basic officers there who were in training that I had a music video out, and I had to give it to one of the instructors there, and they played it in front of everyone, and then everyone at the academy freaking heard it.
Croak and smoke.
So, yeah, I got called a bunny. I had to bunny hop certain places. Yeah, it was not a good time.
Oh my God!
But Jacob still to this day does not believe me that they played it at the academy.
I believe that. We didn't believe it at first. Me and our other friend Noah, we didn't believe it whenever you said like they just somehow found it. They're like, oh yeah, somehow they're just like, Luke, we found your music video or something. No, I don't believe that.
No,
Your friend telling it.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of how they found it at first, but then I was told by my buddy that he told another guy, and that guy ended up telling. So, yeah. And then it got back to where I was working and got played there, and it was just a big old mess. So I was like, Jacob, please take it down. It's caused me too much trouble. Something I did in high school that was supposed to be all for fun and jokes. Oh, yeah, it was rough.
I think the funniest part of all that's the bunny hop.
Well, in the music video, I was wearing a bunny mask. What were you wearing?
I wore the sloth.
You were sloth, and then Ethan was
panda.
Ethan was wearing a panda. So I had a bunny mask on, and that's why I had to hop like a bunny at the academy. So.
I just realized that the song's called Croak and Smoke, but none of us were frogs.
No, so explain the croak that was going around.
Okay, so like I feel like one of my things that like I'm known for is like I come up with the most random, stupidest sayings. Like if I have to explain some of my sayings that like I just say on a daily basis, it would have to take some explaining. So we're not going to get into all that. But the one I will explain is the croak. So my sayings go through like eras. So like this was like at the end of my freshman year, which was at the end of Luke's senior year of high school. So we would like croak like a frog if we like, I don't know, like mock it. Like, I don't know, Luke, can you like explain like what like a croak, like when we would croak? Like, do you know how to explain it?
I don't, because I wasn't the creator. I just know that it was after like every sentence you all were croaking.
It was not every sentence.
Yes,
it was like, hey man, you want to go to I don't know. Hey man, you want to go to Luke's house after school?
Yeah. So that's why we called it Croak and Smoke, because that was like the saying in our town. So
bro said the whole town.
It was.
No, but that is the thing though. Like I feel like I'm gonna take most credit for this, but like I feel like our friend group, like we created stuff and then like it spread to like this friend group and then that spreads to like these friend groups and then the whole school saying it somehow.
Yeah.
You weren't there for this, but my sophomore year is like whenever we were saying like Biggs and Biggie and stuff, and like Chubb and Chubby and stuff. Like that was like me making fun of my friend Noah, saying he's chubby, and that next thing you know, the whole school is calling each other like Biggs and Biggie and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, do you remember chapped ass? I still say that to this day.
See, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah,
so.
he's young.
Yeah,
but Jacob, I know of a saying that you have adopted.
Okay.
Explain burr.
Okay. So burr is like one of my favorite words or sayings of all time, and I'm not even exaggerating. There's not a day that goes by where I do not say burr. But the origin of burr is Luke in the past year just watched Breaking Bad for the first time. Jimmy, have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I've seen it like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, well, Breaking Bad's my second favorite show after Walking Dead. So I was obviously so excited when Luke was watching it. So I feel like we've been mentioning Noah a lot, but Noah's favorite show is also Breaking Bad. So whenever Luke was watching the final 3 episodes of Breaking Bad and the whole series, we wanted to watch that with Luke. Because without going into spoilers for the people who haven't seen it, you know what happens in season 5, episode 14. Like that is the most recognizable, iconic episode of the series. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely the most iconic and like memorable. Anyway, so we wanted to be there for that. And one of the characters in the episodes says like a chilling line before they die. So I think Luke's reaction was literally just "Brr" to that, and literally like as soon as he said that, I got obsessed, and I've been calling everything burrs because I mean it's really like the perfect way to describe that, like someone saying cold line, the perfect
Something's
way.
just so cold you have to speak
Burr.
it into existence.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, you put that on. I feel like I saw a Breaking Bad edit recently with that line. where at the end where he's talking. We can talk about it. It's fine. Are you talking about at the end where he's like, because we've already seen it, but you're talking about where he's like, he's already made up his mind 10 minutes ago. Can't you see?
Yes, no, but the specific line is the name's Asex Schrader, and you can go fuck yourself. That's a specific line.
I thought you were talking. Yeah,
Can we get a burr for that?
That's a burr.
Because I saw an edit with that, the line I was talking about not too long ago, and I couldn't remember if it was yours or not.
It wasn't mine. No.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, how long have you been doing the edits for? I know for a while, like back there, it was like a couple of years ago. Yeah, I know you've been doing it for a while. Like a couple of years ago, you hit me up and we were wanting to do something, but we never executed. I forget what happened. I mean, all these years later.
But I've been doing it since like I was in middle school, which would have been like 2015, 2016. I got After Effects like December of 2016, and like that's something. After Effects and like editing on my computer in general was really something that like I wanted to do so badly for years. But like, I mean, obviously I was in middle school, so I couldn't buy it myself and stuff. And I also just didn't have the knowledge. But like, yeah, ever since like 2017, I've just been. I go through like eras where like I edit a lot, and I feel like I'm in one of those eras right now. But yeah, just editing for fun for characters that I love and their badass moments and their burr lines and their burr scenes. It's just something that I've always loved doing. So
we gotta throw the burr on a t-shirt, on a sticker. Burr.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be doing a whole lot more editing here soon, me and you both, and we're gonna force Luke into it too. He's got to learn.
I'm gonna try.
You don't gotta try
about it. Know nothing about it.
I promise it's not that. At least the basic stuff that work, but all we really need to do, it's not that bad. What Jacob's doing is going to be a whole lot harder for editing and stuff, but I think he can agree. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Dude, I feel like video editing is in today's society, it's such a pro to have. Once you start learning that, you can do so much. At least with social media. If you don't know how to video edit it, you got to reach out to somebody. You got to hit this guy up. You got to hit that guy up. And then you got to wait on him. Yeah, you got to pay him. But if you can learn how to do it yourself or just knowledgeable to know how to do it, it's helped so much. That's my biggest tip for content creation nowadays. 100%. In anything you do. Because everything runs off social media. So it's just like, if you don't know how to video edit it, you're just doing yourself a disservice when you're stepping into the social media game. 100%. I don't feel like that's a hot take, is it? I mean,
no, it's not at all. No.
Yeah, it's a huge plus. But
another thing with video creation is you really just gotta have a personality, and like I feel like one of my biggest draws to my personality is like the sayings I have. You won't really like see that on like my like stuff yet, because like I said, like I feel like I'm literally like I don't even feel like I've started yet properly like what I wanted to do, but like I really want to put more of my personality into my videos where like I'm not just like monotone and stuff, because I really like I always have that in my mind before like I record a video, but then when I get around to it, I'm like I get like self-conscious, I guess, of like being too me, and I really got to get over that. But yeah, I'm just like talking to you guys today has really like kind of like lit like another like fire in me that like I just want to take this serious, because I know like I'm like just under 8,000 followers on TikTok. So like 2,000 more followers, I'm at 10K, and that's like the magic number where you get so many more perks and stuff. So I really just got to grind out for these 2,000 more followers, and once I hit that, hopefully get on the creator fund, and because
you'll get on it.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing we could talk about is how, I mean, we probably shouldn't if we're going to post this on TikTok, because I've heard that if you talk about it, they'll literally like remove you from the program and stuff, but it's just insane how much it actually is.
We'll just save it for Instagram. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll just save it for Instagram. They can't do nothing to us there.
Yeah, but it's actually insane. Like some of my creator friends that I talk to that get hundreds of thousands of views no matter what. Like, I mean, it's life changing. Like, if I was on it and I actually took it serious, like my life would literally be completely different. So that's that's really why I want to put the effort into it. It's just really hard, like not getting anything out of it right now. But I know that if I put all into it right now, it would really help me in the long run.
Yeah, dude, just stay consistent. I think being on this podcast for all three of us will help get over that like camera factor. I feel like at the beginning of this podcast, we were all on that factor for like 5 minutes, right? We're all just like a little nervous, but we're 40 minutes in right now and we're just riffing and it's like, it's going great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it took us almost 20, 30 minutes to like get into that. And once you get into that, you're good. But I think over time, after we start doing it, we're going to get over that first initial factor. There may be like a minute of it, but you're going to get over that first initial factor.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with that. Something, I don't know why you just talking about that now. I guess talking about how long we went. Something I thought, like a memory I thought of before we started, is that like my first ever memory of you, Jimmy, before like I even knew you were Luke's friend and stuff, is like I remember one day. So it would have been your senior year and my freshman year. Is I like just made my Instagram account or something, my personal. And my username is like Jay Murray, which is my first initial.
Oh, I remember this.
And I remember you like messaged me, is like, hey, are you trying to like steal like my identity or something like that? And I was like genuinely so confused at first, but
I was too. I was like, who is this, bro?
But I remember you telling me that like people were telling you like, yeah, there's this new account. Is this you?
Yeah, everybody kept hitting me up because I think you had like our hometown in the bio. So I was like, what? And I didn't even think that somebody else out there could have Jay Murray. I don't know why. Dude, I was younger. I was kind of dumb, but we're here now.
Yeah, that's the thing that me and Jimmy can bond over, is we're two Jamers.
Two Jay Murrays. Unfortunately, not related, but we're two Jay Murrays.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I get it all the time, but like I feel like every time I'm like, I mention like your name, they're like, oh, are you related? I'm like, no, but like that's like something that like I have to like answer all the time as if we're related.
Oh yeah, the same thing happens to me with Chris Murray too, all the time. But what are you gonna say, Luke? You were gonna say something.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest.
You're good. This went pretty well. I don't know what time you guys get off. I'm still down to keep going for a little bit. I got like band practice like 6:30. We're gonna try to make some instrumentals and stuff.
I can go for a little bit.
I'm good to keep going.
I had another topic, but I'm not sure if you guys had anything. I can't remember. I wrote it down. But DQ in Silverton sucks, but yeah, it does. It's where JoJo broke his arm. Or his leg, sorry. Not his arm, his leg. Andrew just typed that in the chat.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, DQ. Yeah, the Silverton one is awful. You will wait for forever. It takes so long.
Are you reading the YouTube chat?
So if you go to the top right and click the chat up there, it'll pop out and you should be able to see people.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of things here. We hit a peak there for a second. There's like 8 people in here, and now we're at 5, which is still cool.
No, that's cool.
I just want that damn blizzard.
Don't worry, it's coming, bro. We're in that peak.
Andrew, what kind of blizzard?
We're in the middle of summer, boy.
Oh, I've been getting the new Snickerdoodle cookie dough.
Snickerdoodle, get out!
Slaps. No, that's good stuff.
You really said Snickerdoodle with the whole S. Like you're like Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle. How else do you say it?
You're getting close, bro.
Yeah, like, you need to watch it, man.
Wait, hold. Okay, stop. No, we're not. No,
that does not surprise me coming from it.
Okay, shut up. We're not doing that. Okay, no.
He's actually getting flustered.
Relax, guys. We're good. Relax.
Pause, I had a bunch of topics written down like a while back, but all the things I wrote down are like have come and passed. Like,
yeah, I feel like we're kind of good just going off like on our own.
Yeah, I was at one point I was wanting to talk about Andrew Schultz and Nelk. Because you guys ever seen that?
Yeah, so there was a lot of issues with Andrew Schultz attacking a member of Nelk, Steiny, and it was just really bad. But
it's because go ahead, you good?
I tried to watch it, and like I watched like the beginning of it, and I really didn't see anything that Steiny said that was like that crazy to really actually like make Andrew that mad. But he just did not seem like in a good mood the entire time.
Did they drop the podcast?
I think they did, yeah.
Well,
yeah, they ended up doing it, yeah.
What I got from it was that like Steiny was on the podcast, and like with those bigger guys, you get a guest one. Like you need to do your research before you go and talk to him. And I guess Steiny was asking him like questions that like was obvious, like do you ever do like crowd work, which is all of Andrew Schultz's like thing.
Yeah.
And so that's why he was getting pissed off, because he knew that like Steiny had not done anything, like no research whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Because he was like, I came on here, took my time out of my day. I kind of get it, to be honest. You know, like it'd be like if Jacob came on and we were like, hey, dude, are you in the doing edits? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be like the same thing. He'd be like, yeah, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it to a certain degree.
No, I don't watch. I don't watch Nelk or anything, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
They had a comedian on there, and the comedian ended up losing his crap on the other podcasters there. And
Bruce said crap.
Yeah, he kind of went off on him, but I kind of don't blame him, dude. What's some new games that are coming out? You guys see all the stuff about GTA 6 coming? It's massive.
I mean, I've seen like I remember like I feel like at the beginning of the year there was a bunch of leaks and stuff. I haven't seen anything like new.
I've seen the map.
Yeah, I've seen the map a couple
map
of times.
Looks huge.
I'm not gonna believe that game is coming out until it is in my hands and I'm playing it on my PlayStation 5. That's like,
I agree.
Yeah, that or like the pre-order thing pops up and you can actually like buy it.
Yeah.
Actually spend the money on it. Even then, though, they may never even drop it. It's like the Cybertruck. No, multiple people still haven't got their Cybertrucks from like years ago when Elon dropped the Cybertruck. I mean,
don't even get me started on Elon. That's like a whole thing.
Gosh.
What's wrong with Elon?
Just like what he's done to Twitter, and he's absolutely just shit on that app.
Oh, you mean X?
Yeah, I refuse to call
he's
it
not
X.
calling it X. Are you kidding me?
I still call it Twitter. I feel like everybody probably still calls it Twitter.
I just feel like it's going to be like a year at most, and then everything's just someone's going to have to buy it, or enough people are going to have to complain where it has to go back, because this is just we're not living in the good timeline with that X logo and it being called X and stuff. I'll tell you that.
That's true.
But we were talking about like payouts and stuff earlier with like TikTok and stuff. Have you guys seen like the verified Twitter accounts making money? Because if you have like I'm not even like exaggerating. I'm pretty sure like someone got like $200,000 from just Twitter, and it was like they had like a couple 100,000 followers. Because like it's basically like the same thing like everything else, but like it's just so weird how that works, because like it's like a tweet, like it's just words, like there's not like a video or anything. But yeah, like the Twitter payout is crazy, but you have to pay like the $8 a month like
to get verified,
and then like to get paid. So you're basically paying to get paid, that's kind of weird. But
yeah, but it's like the TikTok thing. You got to build. I feel like you got to build an audience before you start doing that. There's no real, like. But
if you're verified, you get more traction and stuff. That's like one of the benefits of paying.
Yeah, that's true. I honestly haven't probably been on Twitter in years.
I don't use Twitter. Like I don't like tweet stuff. I mean, I do, but like I don't like actively tweet stuff. I just use it for like that's what I go to like for my news and stuff.
For Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know where I technically get my news. I definitely don't watch the actual news.
I don't mean like political news. I mean like the stuff that's coming out and like pop culture and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's not bad for that for sure.
Andrew said Starfield for he's hyped for coming out soon.
Starfield?
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
I'm pretty sure that's an Xbox exclusive, but from what I know, it's like there's like literally like 100 planets that like you can like just travel to and like explore and get like harvest the items and stuff, which is really cool. But one, it's an Xbox exclusive, so I couldn't even play that if I wanted to. But also, I just don't have any interest. Like I don't really like the games where like you just got to grind for hours. I mean, that's not what I don't like. I just don't like. It's like a Skyrim game, basically, like just a space Skyrim,
like a what's it called, FPG or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know what that
FPG.
stands for.
Not FPG. What am I? You know what I'm trying to say. Like it's like a role playing game.
Oh,
Kinda.
RPG?
RPG, yeah. Sorta. I'm not really sure. I just popped it up on here.
No, it's more just like an exploration and grind for hours kind of game. I don't know if Andrew's still in here. Maybe he could say what it's like.
I was trying to find like not dialogue, but
gameplay of it,
yeah,
possibly.
gameplay. Yeah, there's some. I mean, it doesn't look bad.
The gameplay kind of gives me Destiny vibes a little bit, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I mean it's set in space and stuff, so that's only makes sense.
It looks like Destiny mixed with like the guns kind of looked like Apex guns.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew literally said it's Space Skyrim. I mean, that was literally what I was saying.
Okay.
Is it Xbox exclusive, or can you still get it on PC? That's the question. Because if you get it on PC,
maybe on PC, but from what I know, it's an Xbox exclusive. But
yeah, because I got a nice PC now, so if I'm into it, I got another space game. What's that? Collapso Protocol. I got that one for free when I bought my graphics card. It looks pretty solid.
My most anticipated game of the year. I mean, I've already mentioned it once on here, but Spider-Man 2.
I knew
literally have been waiting for since 2018 for that game, and it looks like it's better than the first game in every single aspect. Oh, Shelby said it's on PC. And Andrew's still at DC waiting for the blizzards.
I wonder if he's been in here for a good 25 minutes, 100%.
It says he's been in like the live stream since 5:36, and it's 6:09 right now. So he's been in here for like a good bit.
Andrew, get your money back and go somewhere else. I wouldn't.
He probably hasn't paid yet.
Yeah, he's probably still waiting in line.
Oh, I'd lose my mind.
I would too, dude. We used to go down there and sit all the time and drive our foolers out all the way from the house. And that's how JoJo broke his leg. I remember, I'll tell that story real quick. We're going to DQ. We get there. It's raining. Right. I went out a back road to get there. It was like an hour long on foolers, whatever. It was just something to do as kids. We got to DQ and it starts to rain. So we're like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's hurry up and get back to the house before it like really starts downpouring. And we're about like halfway home. And I'm on the back of the four-wheeler with Tristan. We look back and JoJo's going, blah, 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 popping a wheelie, blah, blah. And the back tire just...
Oh, that reminds me. After this, I want to say a story about a wheelie.
About a wheelie?
Yeah.
Dude, well, I was just going to say, like, his back tire just slips out. And I watch him hit the ground. And we stop and pull over. And I turn around. And his leg right here at his knee was just bit. And it was just dangling like this. And he goes, yeah, it's broke. And he just laid down. And so I took off running and like beat on this woman's door. I was like, call 911, my friend's leg is broke. And there's this little girl holding a doll. And she would like not go get her parents. And she just sat there with a doll just staring at me.
That's scary as fuck.
And she just was like, just kept doing it, bro. And it started freaking me out. So I just took off running back towards JoJo. Because she was like, let me call my sister. She's a nurse. And I was like, fuck your sister, bro. We need an ambulance. And when we got back, there was already an ambulance there. Somebody across the street had like seen it and like called an ambulance already. But dude, the girl freaked me out. I'm just standing there. I was like, can you please get somebody? And she was just like standing there. She had like a doll. It was creepy, bro. And we're out in the middle of West Virginia. So yeah, you already know what was going on. Wrong
yeah,
time.
that's scary. But
Yeah.
you saying
raining?
Oh, you're still talking.
No, I was just saying it's raining. You're good. Go ahead.
But the wheelie, this actually happened to me like a week or two ago. But I was driving to Ohio because there's like a gas station like right across the bridge. That's like it's like really cheaper. It's like 20 cents, 30 cents cheaper than like over here. So I was going. Yeah, so I was going there to get gas, and like I was behind like this guy on a dirt bike or something. And like he kept looking back, like I swear, like half the time he was driving, he was like looking back at me. I was like, do I know this guy? It actually looked a lot like Ethan, and like for like 2 seconds, I was like, is that Ethan? But no, it wasn't. But he kept looking back, and I was like, okay, what's this guy gonna do? Like I started to back up because I thought that's like he was trying to like looking back, telling me to back up or something. But out like right before I got to, like to turn off to get to the gas station. He just like pops a wheelie, like he revs his bike and just does a wheelie. Yeah. So I was like, damn, he really wanted me to see that.
Yeah. No, that was definitely an interesting time in my life.
Jimmy, I think you should tell the story of you longboarding and being pulled by the moped.
Dude, we got a video of that. What are you talking about, bro? That was one of the. I still have that video you sent me.
Yeah, I sent it to you, but
Dude.
I mean that was insane.
Reese Jellick, there was all of us chilling, and I remember Reese Jellick he brought a moped for some reason. I don't even know why he had
It was
a
to
moped.
pull us back up the hill.
But why did he have it there?
No idea. No idea how it got there.
They brought it down like a back of a truck, but why did he bring it down the Millwood? I think he was hanging out with Ben, and Ben was hanging out with Zach. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they were like going to longboard down Scenic Drive.
Down the industrial park.
Yeah,
dude, and
detour.
The detour. I have the video.
Detour.
I was gonna upload it to my Google Drive so I can actually play it. But I remember Reese. Was he not pulling other people, or was he just pulled me?
So he would meet us down at the bottom of the hill and pull us up, but you got talked in to getting pulled down the hill.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Yeah.
There was no other weight except for him on the moped pulling you.
Yeah, because he was pulling me. I remember we started all the way from the back, and you see it in the video. Watch this. He had a rope tied to him, and as we're going, he goes 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we hit like 30, and we're about like halfway down the hill. My board just starts going like this, and I just let go of the thing, dude. I would have, I put my hands on my head.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
The board just went boom and stayed straight, and we made it through. Can you imagine if I would have wrecked that day, bro?
Luckily, you did have a helmet on, and it was really cold, so your body was fully covered, and you had your sliding gloves on. It still, trust me, 30 miles per hour crashing would have been awful, but you had the most protective stuff you could to prevent a serious injury.
Bro's the protective paralyzer.
Look at this. He's like 25. You see him turn around. 30. I'm right there.
Oh.
Hands on the head, bro.
Oh my god.
You guys probably can't see it that well.
Oh
I almost ate shit.
He had his speed wobbles, dang.
That was that's the day I became a man.
That's crazy.
Another fun story about that hill is Zemil.
Getting hit by a deer.
Well, no, not well. I was riding right with him when that happened, I think, or was he by himself?
No, you were with me.
Okay. I was like, I remember that though. I
remember we went all the way around up to the hill, and Zach's like, I'm taking the main road, and we were like, I'm not taking the main road. We're gonna go around. So me and you went all the way around, and he comes running. He's running down the hill, and he's like crying. He's like, bro, I just got hit by a deer. He had like a tear coming out of his eye. And then, like, we go to walk back up the hill, and then the fucking doe just comes running across. He's like, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got, like, rammed by a buck.
I was meaning when he got to the bottom of the hill, he tried to turn around in the parking lot at the bottom of the hill, and his board slid out from under him. He smacked his head off the pavement because he didn't wear a helmet.
You have a video of that, don't you? I think you do somewhere. Someone has
probably do, but I'd have to look. I don't know.
Someone has a video of that. You can see his head just poof and
it was bad.
I feel like you guys have what were you saying?
No, you good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like you guys have so many like specific like memories of like growing up in like Millwood and like like everyone who grew up there in the neighborhood and stuff.
Dude, this is why it's the Chillwood podcast.
Dude, I don't think you understand how much like we did.
Yeah.
You guys definitely like hung out like every day and like until like it got dark, didn't you?
Yeah,
7 days a week.
Or I would have to use the bathroom a lot as a child, so I'd have to.
You have to use the bathroom a lot now.
So I'd always have to like leave and then come back and join them with whatever else, what new thing they're doing.
Yeah, very true.
We played a lot of sports when we were really little. Like Caleb had painted football lines on his backyard, so we played football there. We'd play tons of basketball. We race our bikes around the neighborhood.
Dude, I forgot about the painted lines.
Yeah. Dude, we used to ball up.
Even Andrew had said the Millwood crew, bro. Andrew was part of the Millwood crew.
Not for long, but he was. He was.
That's how Andrew got his name Hot Wheels. I don't think Jacob knows about that, bro.
No, I don't.
The first time I ever met Andrew, he comes down to my house, and I don't even think I'd known him yet. And he just knocks on my garage door, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Andrew Hot Wheels." And that's why his name's Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's been Hot Wheels ever since.
I had no idea. I've always just called him Wilbur.
Well, I think we had his mom knew my mom, but
Yeah.
when Andrew came down the first time, that's how he introduced himself as Hot Wheels. Because we were playing Hot Wheels in the dirt. Remember that? We used to dig a hole and play Hot Wheels in the dirt.
I used to go over to Andrew's house all the time.
Yeah.
I'd stay there for like 3 days straight.
Dude, you remember he used to have a Mario Baseball?
That game, are you talking about Super Sluggers? That's one of my favorite games ever.
I think it was Super Sluggers.
He said,
we used to play that for so long. He said, "Damn."
Andrew, have you gotten your Blizzard yet? Or your Blizzards? Plural?
No, I think he's still there.
That's why he's watching. He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah. I unfortunately have to hop off.
Fucking got it.
I got I got to do band practice here in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna smash half this pizza I made.
All right.
It still came out well. We got to do another one.
Yeah. Do you guys have like an outro or whatever?
Not really.
You kind of just say, "All right, see you guys in the next one," and just end it.
Last time we just said like peace out and stuff, and that's kind of how we ended it. But we do need like an outro and stuff. If that's something you want to help me with, and we need like an intro too. That would help us with like getting in the mode.
Yeah, you gotta like say something about like chill or something.
He still has the sluggers.
And just still have sluggers.
Oh my!
All right, you know what? We all got to go to Andrew's house when we're playing sluggers.
Yeah, we got to go to Andrew's crib. He lives on the. I don't want to say where he lives, but he lives near our house.
No, wait, I got it. I'll say his exact address. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
He lives close to the house, so yeah. But yeah, we do definitely need to make an outro. We need to make an intro.
For sure, I can definitely like help you brainstorm ideas and stuff.
Yeah, that would help a lot. And two, something that I don't want to rip from other podcasts, but something Joey Diaz does every time he opens his podcast, they just play music, and they like just jam out the music for like 3 or 4 minutes.
I've seen another podcast. They just play. They introduce themselves, and then they introduce the podcast, and then they play music, and then they go into it.
So
Yeah.
I know you're calling this a podcast, but like, are you going to like post this on like Apple Music and like Spotify and stuff, or are you just calling it a podcast that's just on YouTube and getting clips and stuff?
We will eventually.
I could help you with that because I've done a couple episodes of a podcast like a year ago, and it's like it's not complicated, but it definitely takes like a little bit to set up. Andrew said Sluggers Turning Stream, dude. I am so down. Like we can do it on my Twitch. We could actually probably get an audience if we did it on like my Twitch.
We can do that. I'm down to do it. Just run it through your Twitch. But yeah, I do want to put it on like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that. But I want to get a few under our belt, and we can put these ones too that we're talking about now onto there as well. Just export the audio and throw them on there. Even we can throw the video on there on Spotify too now, can't you?
Yeah. I don't use Spotify, but I think I heard saw something like that.
Yeah, we can throw it on there as well. But we do need an intro and an outro. But I just want to get some podcasts under our belt before we start throwing them up there.
Yeah.
And like be prepared.
Whenever you say intro, do you mean like an actual like video intro or just like what you want to say? Like what do you mean?
Maybe we can take some clips from our podcast and like maybe play some music over it or whatnot. I don't know, just something.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a really cool idea for it. Yeah, for like an intro video, I have a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm. Something like that, maybe.
Yeah, we need I have like an upbeat song in my head to like we need to put over there,
and then like as an outro or something,
you got to make
our logo and play some music. You
got to make the beat for the intro.
Make the beat.
Oh, for sure, he's got to.
Possibly, maybe.
Dude, breaking down.
Just something. Kidding. Nah, that
I know. I'm kidding.
we'll riff some ideas for these next couple of days. That's our next step. Let's do that. Let's riff off some ideas and just keep the ball rolling because we've got momentum. Let's just keep it going.
Let's do it.
Because the last thing I want to do is get bored of it and then like not come back to it. You know, I feel like that's a common like death factor of the podcast. I see so many people start podcasts and then just boom, it dies off and within like 2 months. But we just need to stay consistent. I really don't know how.
Are you gonna have any clips out like tonight of like this specific one?
Yeah, we gotta run back through it because I don't know which ones to use. I
feel like we have quite a few things we talked about.
Yeah, we just got to make sure they're engaging.
I really like the Academy story.
Yeah, that was one of them.
I think it's just unbelievable that actually.
I kind of talked about The Walking Dead for a good bit.
No, that's okay.
That as well. There's a couple of things that you talked about on there.
The Walking Dead fandom is insanely huge, so.
Yeah, but you only know that because I told you.
Yeah.
This podcast.
Yes.
Me talking about like the big tip with like knowing how to use video. That might be another good one too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like you said you wanted to give like 5 minutes ago, and we kept talking. So if you want to wrap this up, let's do it.
Let's definitely want to shout. Do you have anything you want to say to the people? There you go.
I just want to say that you can find me on literally anything. Like I said before, just Peak Fandoms. That is PEAKFANDOMS. No spaces, no caps. Like I said, my niche is entertainment, pop culture. I'm a huge nerd. Always have been, always will be. Check out my Twitch for gaming streams. And yeah, that's really all I have to say.
There you go, brother. We need to see like right now. We just need to be like, throw an outro song, but I don't think anything's going to come through, and I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going through Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, good idea.
Good shit, brothers. I'll see you again. Peace out.
I'm looking forward to the next one for sure.
Yeah. What's the dude, Jacob? If you guys want to do another one, we can. Just us three next time. When are you guys free again?
Literally, I'm free anytime. So
I know Luke's got a lot of work.
I work night shift, and then I'll be busy during the day tomorrow, and then I work night shift again. So
okay.
I have a pretty busy weekend.
Bro said bitty.
What are you doing? Are you free Wednesday? We can shoot for Tuesday, Wednesday. Or you work Tuesdays?
Yeah. No?
Well, you want to shoot for Tuesday? Tuesday's cool with me.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Tuesday, Wednesday.
I'm off
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. Because this is only an hour of our day, so let's just run 3 more next week.
All right, let's do it.
All right, boys. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.
See you.
See you guys.
Bye.